Hi guys, it's your boy Kunle Halagon. So just last November, Nigeria's Minister for Finance, Zainab Ahmed, announced that there will be removal of fuel subsidy in Nigeria in July 2022. Watch her in this video.
The removal of the subsidies on the most vulnerable at the
So during this presentation as well, the Group Managing Director for NNPC, Mr. Mil Kyari, also said that the cost to Nigeria on the monthly basis to fuel subsidy is 243 billion naira. Watch him in this video.
What you're dealing with is about 243 billion naira of fuel subsidies every month. Anyone can take his telephone and compute this. 60 million liters times 135 naira times 30 days. It will give you 243 billion. So there's no magic around.
One of such measures will be to institute a monthly transport subsidy in the form of cash transfer of 5,000 naira to between 30 to 40 million deserving Nigerians.
The finance minister has said that actually when you remove these 243 billion naira that Nigerian government are paying every month to subsidize this fuel for Nigerians in the country, that Nigeria will save around 243 billion naira. But this is not clear to me, because if you listen to her in that report, she said at some point Nigerian government are thinking, giving Nigerian population around 40 million of them 5,000 naira every month for transportation. And if you times 5,000 naira a month times 40 million, that is simply 200 billion naira. And that is just part of this population that are impacted significantly by this fuel subsidy removal. My understanding is the population of Nigeria is currently 206 million people. And think about if you pay 40 million people 5,000 naira every month, those are the working class. Either indirectly or directly, the fuel subsidy impacts every Nigerian, because it impacts the cost of living for those that are, pensioners. It impacts the cost of living for those that have their own personal businesses, that have their own cars. So removing the fuel subsidy, I'm not sure if that will be a long-term solution, especially when you are now going to be paying back into the people of Nigeria 200 billion naira. Think about this, 200 billion naira. You're thinking of removing 243 billion naira. I don't know how the finance minister worked out this, but in the latest report now in January 2022, the fuel subsidy removal plan has now been suspended. Listen to the finance minister in this video.
We did make a provision in the 2022 budget for fuel subsidy for January to June. And that suggests that from July there will be no subsidy. And we have had consultations with a number of stakeholders. It became clear that the timing is problematic, that practically there is still heightened inflation, and also removal of subsidy will further worsen the situation.
Talk about removing the fuel subsidy for Nigerians. It is not a good time because there is inflation. We all know Nigeria is currently battling with the highest level of insecurity. Either we like it or not, the issue of insecurity has displaced a lot of farmers in the rural areas where the production of foods are being prepared, transport this to the city and things like that. The Fulani herdsmen, the Boko Haram, they've driven away most of these farmers, and clearly they are not able to produce their harvest anymore. And this has impacted a lot in Nigeria. There are a number of issues that Nigeria are currently going through, and this is just one of those. And removing the fuel subsidy at this time, especially during inflation, clearly will not be a good plan. But this is a good development that the Nigerian government has now suspended this fuel subsidy removal. Hopefully, it's not something that will be considered in any time soon again. The way forward for Nigeria should be thinking of making sure all our refineries are working properly. Dangote's refinery, we understand that it will be in full swing by this year 2022. Hopefully this will help in refining our crude oil in Nigeria. Think about this. A lot of people may not understand. We in Nigeria, we produce oil. We have the oil. We are naturally blessed with the crude oil, and now we give access to foreigners, the Shell, the Chevron. They come into our country, they drill this oil, and then they take it back back to their country and refine it and then sell it back to us. And the difference between that money and the one in the market is what the government is subsidizing. So the government will pay part of it so that it's a lot cheaper for common people on the street in Nigeria. But why can we in Nigeria not have our own refinery? Why can we not refine our crude oil? Why can we not make sure all our refineries are in full swing? Hopefully, with the Dangote's refinery coming into full swing in 2022, hopefully subsidy issue will become the thing of the past, and Nigerians will be able to enjoy natural resources that they are blessed with. Let me hear your views in the comment section below. Should the government remove the fuel subsidy sometime in July, as it was considering, or that is nothing? It's not something that should even be considered in the first instance? Let me hear your views in the comment section below. So still in Nigeria, as we all know, we know that 2023 presidential election is fast approaching. We have a lot of candidates that are already vying for positions. But another position that is going for grab is the governor of Lagos State position. Currently, we have Babajide Sanwo Olu, who is the current governor. He is now aspiring to contest for the second time. He attended an interview with Channels TV. Listen to him in this video.
So, I mean, as we speak, we've done about 2/3 of our time, about 66.7%, because we count it every day. The field is not open yet. The race has not been declared open yet. But for me, it's about ensuring that these 4 years that I've promised my citizens, I put every bit of my sweat into it.
Are you going to vie for a second term?
Well, I mean, so when the numbers, let the citizens also, I will ask, I will consult, I will say, how do you see, what do you think? Wow. Those are some of the things, that's only way that's how you get it done. Keep your focus on, try and finish very, very strong. When it's time for us to do all of politicking, as in you're going to, we'll do it, but it's available for you.
So he has just said Lagosians will be missing a lot if they did not vote him and his government for the second term in office. Let me know what you guys think about this. Considering the NSAS protest, do you think he handled this very well? Do you think he could have done better during the NSAS protest, or even the economy in Lagos State, the infrastructure, everything, security? What can you make of his first term in office? Do you think he is a credible candidate that can lead Lagos State for another 4 years? Let me hear your views in the comment section below. So moving on to Burkina Faso. Just last Monday, there was a coup in Burkina Faso. Paul-Henri Sandaogo is the leader of the coup team, the military team that led the coup. He led it in the country, and now he has been addressing the people in the country. Listen to him in this video.
When the conditions are right, I commit to a return to a normal constitutional order. Fellow citizens, people of Burkina Faso, while there are many priorities, it is clear that the main priority remains security. We must significantly reduce the area under terrorist influence and the impact of violent extremism by giving security forces the will to fight, and we must go on the offensive.
So is this what we actually need in Africa? Having a number of coups. We remember that there was a coup in Mali just last October, and now Burkina Faso, there is coup. Is this the way forward in Africa now? We should be thinking of democratically elected settings where the people on the street can vote for the choice, for their people, for the person that they desire to be in the government. I don't think having a military government in power is the solution to African problem. But let me hear your views in the comment section below. So moving on to other news in Africa. So those are other news that are trending in Africa.
And I'm a GOB this so when they talk, say they talk nonsense. All the nonsense when they post, yeah, no talk, yeah, no talk.
Can you see Tiwa Savage now? Abi?
Yeah, no talk,
Tiwa Savage. She can dress naked,
You must be a bastard.
Olamide, the member of Illuminati.
Yeah, no talk,
The member of Illuminati. The member of Illuminati.
Yeah, no talk, yeah, no talk.
You're Chris, you're mad. Look at put up for your body. What? The jobs.
That's Mommy Gio. She's making headlines these days, as we all know. That's the woman that said that if you are supporting a football team, you are a member of Antichrist and you will not make heaven. We all know that a lot of video has been trending on the social media about this woman, and eventually she denied it on one of the BBC's interview. So, I mean, this is just something else entirely, but let's just be careful who we listen to and what we listen to, especially in this new year 2022. So, moving on to African Cup of Nations. So, as we all know, the African Cup of Nations has started, and it will be ending on the 6th of February that we are in. Just on Sunday, it will be the final match of the tournament. It's been an exciting tournament so far, but it's been overshadowed by a number of incidents. And one of those key incidents, shockingly, was the stampede that happened just a few days ago between Cameroon and Comoros match in Yaoundé at the Paul Biya Stadium. Watch that in this video.
Stampede occurred when fans were directed by security towards an entrance gate that was locked.
Comme les policiers ont fermé le portail, que personne n'entre, il y a une foule de gens qui est venue derrière. Moi, j'étais coincé dedans. Donc, pour retourner encore en arrière, je ne pouvais pas.
Fans' outfits were strewn across the ground in the aftermath.
So this is really sad that a lot of people lost their lives. 8 people died in this stampede. I mean, there's been an investigation as to the cause of it. We understand the South Gate was the only gate that was opened, and the queue was so long that people had to struggle and see how they can get in. And they were checking COVID pass and things like that. Just one gate opened to a stadium of around 80,000 capacities. This is shocking. And these people, about 30 minutes to the kickoff of the game, they all tried to get in at the same time, and there were a lot of stampede, and about 8 people has now lost their lives and over 50 people injured. But this is really sad, and it's not a good thing in the competition. We pray that the soul of those departed will rest in peace. So still in the African Cup of Nations, as we know, Nigeria has crashed out. Tunisia beat Nigeria 2-1, and also Ghana has crashed out as well. So Ghana crashed out, and Ghana government sacked the coach of Ghana, and the Nigeria's former coach, Roha, as their new coach in Ghana now. And also we know that so much has been happening in the African Cup of Nations as well, in terms of the round of 16. We understand that Cameroon played round of 16. They've won. They go into this quarterfinal, and also they've won the quarterfinal as well, 2-0, and they are now in the semi-final. And also Burkina Faso has shocked Tunisia. Tunisia had beat Nigeria before. Burkina Faso has beaten them in the quarterfinal, and now they are in the semi-final. And also there are 2 other semi-finals as well. So the semi-finals will be played this coming Wednesday and Thursday, and the final match will be next Sunday. We will bring you up to speed with the latest development on that. So moving on to money transfer updates for this week. So as we can see on this slide here, Aboki FX is still not reporting anything. As we know, it's been suspended by the Central Bank of Nigeria. As you can see, we have transfer. Good news for you, transfer has started transacting to Nigeria in euro. As you can see, transfer for this week is 730 naira to £1. Their euro is 610 naira to €1. So in terms of transfer wise, which is the second one we have here, their dollar is 388 naira to $1. Their euro is 432 naira to €1, and their pound is 520 naira to £1. So we bring you this money transfer update so that you can make a decision on which of these money transfer companies to use when you are sending money to your loved ones. Hopefully this video has helped someone for this week. Please feel free to share it with your loved ones. So we are still having our project management training. We keep advising individuals, change the trajectory of your life, your family, by enrolling for our project management training. You can see we have our next training on the 5th and 6th of February. If you are yet to enroll, please give us a bell or ping us an email, and we will enroll you for this class. It's a 2 days training. You get to learn everything you need in terms of skills to work everyday life, and we will help you to get into your employment. We support students, throughout the life of the training, interview, and also securing their role as well, supporting them when they get their job. This is very, very important for us. There are a lot of people that has already enrolled. It's an online training via Zoom. People have enrolled from Canada, US, Nigeria, in the UK. There is no place that you don't take up project management activities. You can work in any part of the world as a PMO, program management office, analyst, lead support, or even business analyst. You can work in any industry, any sector. Your skill set is always required, and the processes are always the same in every organization, irrespective of its financial services or otherwise. It just depends on what you tailor to make sure it is fit for purpose for individual organization. I've worked with top banks in the UK. I've worked with other organizations as well, and it's just to make sure that all of these processes are fit for purpose when you are working in those organizations. Please ping us an email if you're interested in enrolling for this. Change the trajectory of your family. It's a really good time. The market is there. We've seen Brexit. The result of Brexit is that there's so many jobs now in the UK. People have left for Europe, and those labor market is at the highest level of booming at this time. Since I even started my career myself, I've never seen it this way. There's so many jobs out there. Recruiters are struggling to put candidates in roles, to fill roles. They call me oftentimes if I know anyone that is good, that they feel I can introduce, I can suggest to them. I have done as much as I can, and I feel if you take this training, you stand a better chance of getting all these professional jobs and also working from home and earning good money and planning your life and your family. It will be good for you and your family. I wish you the very best at this period of time. So if you have not subscribed to K90 channel on YouTube, please kindly do so. Also, please don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Thank you so much for watching this video, and bye for now.